this episode.
Glow in the dark shoes and shit.
Huh? Oh, nice. Oh, this phony.
What is it?
I don't like the way they put this together. Yeah.
That's why sometimes I prefer it to be in the store bag.
Yeah, I like
to know
the
that they
bags,
packed
too.
it at the store instead of these pre-made ones that they send the niggas like, yo, they go an eighth.
Like, I'm not mad at it, but
This is when you open them
when I open this one, I ain't like
you
this.
look at it and be like, I don't know, did you weigh this with the jar, nigga?
Especially them rhythm joints with the compressed buds and shit. Like, you will open one of them and sometimes you only had 2 buds, bro. It'll be the eighth.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Don't give me 2 big ass nugs and be like, yo, here go your eighth.
And then it's rhythm, so them should be dry as fuck. And you know that shit don't break down the same way as when it's a little damp, you feel me? Dirty
Break up
work.
like dust.
What you say? Dirty work.
Nasty work. Disgusting.
Nasty work, though.
Disgusting. Like, what I be telling you, that shit is diabolical. Niggas be like, yo, where you be finding all these words? Don't worry about it.
Well, if you niggas
have a vocabulary, man. Like, I'll be at work, niggas, I'll be like, yo, you niggas are maniacal. Like, what?
I got one of the wave words off the other day. I forget what the fuck it was.
I used undulating on a nigga once or twice.
No, you told me.
Yeah, I don't know. Niggas be at work like, oh yeah, nice waves. Yeah, I know.
How would I like to start?
I don't wear all these stocking caps and do-rags for nothing, nigga.
Do I want to hit him with Fonz of Earth? Oh, whoa.
I hit niggas with something. That's a little observation. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna start no shit.
Well, not until we start the show. Yo, what is up with this chair?
That's how niggas be at work. The office chair when it's fucked up be the worst. When you can't get it to work like how you like it.
Yeah.
That be the worst.
And I know you feel me. It's like you go to the crib, you make a beat, get up, do some shit,
and
come
you sit back down.
The fuck?
Oh nah, like today, I'm off today at work, right?
Yeah.
So what'll happen is, since I'm off, a nigga will use my desk. And I tell them niggas, yo, I have no problem with y'all using my desk when I'm not here. Just make sure, because I like my chairs, these chairs that we got now sit low because we in the trailers. They not our regular chairs. So I was like, yo, just put my chair, raise it all the way back up, because y'all niggas will have it low. So then when I come, and then y'all pull the little pin so it lean back, and I don't like my chair to lean back.
Out, my nigga. You feel me?
I was like, yo, just put my chair back. And when I go to log into my computer, before y'all leave, just click the little thing that say my name on it. So when I come to log in, it say my name on the screen. Don't let me know don't let me know you was at my desk.
Respect. Like, treat me like your father, nigga.
You can use it. I don't care. My desk is open. The doors of my desk are always they call it the corner office because I sit in the corner. My corner office is always available. You know what I'm saying?
You did that on purpose?
Yeah.
You is the funniest to me, yo.
Nah, so what it is kind of like, yo, he let certain niggas pick their spots in the trailer.
But how did I know you picked that spot on purpose?
So we got there, like we go in the trailer, it's 2 doors. So he's like, yo, you can't have the one right by the door. Such and such is right there. So I'm like, alright, but it's only 2. It's one by the door when you walk in, and mine is the second one from the door in the corner. So I was like, let me get the one down by the other door then. He was like, I don't think it's going to be a whole lot of traffic down there. You might not get the motion you want. I'm like, fuck it then. Put me up over there in the corner then by the other door if it's going to be more traffic at that door. Yeah. He was like, all right, say less. He was like, yo, you on the side with all your guys. Like, this side of the room is your guys already. And I'm like, who? He like, bop, 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 sitting here. You right here. He right here. It's 5 of us.
What y'all, remodeling or something?
Yeah.
I got it.
And it just happens to be that outside of the room is probably the 5 strongest salesmen in the trail, in the dealership.
Yeah.
Like, outside alone can account for 100 plus cars if we really wanted to a month. That's how that normally goes. Outside of account for at least 100. How my man been at, yo? Alright, going personal shit. Alright.
But shout out to Commish. You wanna know why? Because how do I get this off? Every time there's a sweep, I check names. Shout out to Commish. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Alright, say less.
Cause that last one I heard about, did you hear about that shit? The LND shit? 15 motherfuckers. Names. Why don't they get this? If you drive up the boulevard around here, not that one, but the one down, way down there, it's a store. I guarantee you know what store I'm talking about. They got that store, bro. With the yellow, the yellow like building header and shit. If you seen the picture, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. What up, Outlaw?
Oh no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Over by the yeah. I did see that.
Where I used to get my pick-me-ups. That's back when I was motherfucking doing
Man,
that.
used to say it's a cold world. Get a jacket, get a coat, my nigga.
That's back when I was doing that Molly, nigga. That shit ain't good for you, fam.
And that Pluto Hendrix.
Ain't no shame
Yeah, you had a denim vest. Had a denim vest and a Beijing beard.
Hey, shout out Dice Man. I don't know
Nice.
how you're listening right now, sir, but shout out to you for coming through. If you put this on blast and the big dog can hear it, just let me know so I know not to say certain shit, sir. Shout out to the big dog. I love my job. I love it.
I love it here.
I love my job.
Thank you for the opportunity.
I'm that guy.
I'm gracious to be here.
I am that guy, bro.
Like Chant from Math.
Hey, hold on. We'll get to that. Hey, y'all. I'm Raw Skinny Frankie Grimes. That's Fly Fonzie. I just wanted to let y'all know your screens are not broken. This is the FactCheck Podcast, episode 143. And now I'll do the intro.
Oh, shit.
I gotta find the beat first, right? I'll just use the same one from last time. There is a note, right?
No.
Yeah, for 142.
Yeah, for 142. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just use that one. Oh, shit. You cannot deny fate. As fate would have it, we are here. I'm not hitting stop, man.
We here.
I did not mean to do that, Alan Parsons.
When I heard it, I was like...
I didn't mean to do I swear I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was the same note from last week.
Nah, I don't think we got the music from the note last week.
Good point.
Well, that was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Favorite podcast, bitch. We are the originators. We are the instigators, the great debaters.
No master.
This is the FactCheck Podcast, episode 143.
I'm one of your hosts, Fly Fonzarelli, a.k.a. Fly Fieri, the Master Chef, a.k.a. Red Cup Fonzie, a.k.a. Pre-Roll Poppy, a.k.a. Young Zaza Pachulia, a.k.a. the Whip Game's Uncle Jerome, a.k.a. Mr. Never Wear the Same Do-Rag Twice. If you're not buying, please don't ask me the price.
Money, and I'm your other host, Big Wave, a.k.a. Franklin St. Grimes, a.k.a. Brother Malcolm X3, a.k.a. Brother Malcolm 3 times.
3 times.
A.k.a. Raw Skinny Frankie Grimes.
This is brought to you by First Class Life CLG. That's the First Class Lifestyle Group and the MDMA Lifestyle Wave, aka the underground content kings of this podcast shit. We are streaming on all major DSPs and social networks, including but not limited to
Spotify, Apple Music, Stitcher Radio, iHeartRadio, Player FM, TuneIn app, Podbean, Podomatic, Caster, Pandora, YouTube, SoundCloud, Reddit, Discord, Twitter, Facebook Live, IG Live, TikTok, OnlyFans, Xvideos.com, Pornhub.com, XNXX.com, Pornzog.com, 4chan, 6chan, North Korean Underground Radio, and many, many more platforms that we can neither name, describe, or highlight due to legal circumstances. Free Umi, and last but certainly not least, the MDMALifestyleWAVE.com, and wherever else you get your funky, dusty, musty, busted ass motherfucking podcast. This is the longest running weekly episodic podcast in Baltimore fucking Maryland.
that record in a basement with two hosts. We got some Belgian white blue moons.
Smoking on that lamb's bread and that screaming kush, baby. Hey, baby. Shout out to the rest of the MDMA Lifestyle Wave, aka you don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, but it's the best thing going today. That's the First Lady, Sorbella J with the good art, the Commissioner, Messy Motherfucking Guns, the Outlaw, Josie Wales, Pastor Trey Holiday, Shells the Hootie Mac, Vlade, Big Chubbs and the whole Tremania, Dice Man, Jules the Gem and Big Fame from Aeon Culture, Cliffy Hustle, Big Squatch, the Lil Bear, Sora Hendricks, aka Pork Chop, Bucho, the Grown Ass Puppy, Ratchet Ass Socks, and last but not least, OG Motherfucking Pockets, nigga.
On the topic of my mind, on me and a Hellcat. You see what they did to him?
No, what?
Somebody took over his YouTube,
No.
deleted all his videos, changed the name of the page.
What is it?
So I don't know.
Damn.
Another one.
So somebody got access into the YouTube and deleted all his videos.
Fucking access. It's funny you say access. Yo, people, stop giving other people access. Simple as that.
I thought she was about to talk about what's my man name? Otani.
Fonzie, we can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Just freestyle shit.
Because I still
ain't got
feel like that's
no
the
notes.
biggest crock of bullshit I heard in a minute.
Worst take of the week coming shortly. What I was referring to was just individuals in our daily lives, bro. Niggas, stop telling people your motherfucking business. Stop letting people close to you that ain't got no business being close to you. Stop reaching out to people when the people you want to be around don't want to be around you. Just accept that shit, deal with it, learn from it, and move the fuck on. You niggas is out here looking crazy.
It's life.
Grow up. And that's all I have for y'all. Fonzie, how you been, man?
Been good, man. Good couple weeks. You know. Went to go see Joe and Tamia perform last weekend.
Joe Scott?
No, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Nah, my man got into
No,
that
I'm
still
not- I ain't mean it
once
like
he
that.
once he got into Still Not a Player, it was like,
Why are you performing that?
because you know that shit, that, so it's technically a remix to his song.
I do know this.
So yeah, I'm getting that off.
Oh, okay. So he did the OG version.
No, he does the hook of the remix, but does the verse from the OG version
On the
over
same
the
beat?
Big Pun beat.
Oh, that's fire.
Then at the end, as soon as he was like, all right, y'all, and as soon as it go, my man starts hitting the salsa on the stage. He's up on stage. I was like, see, I knew it was about to happen. I knew it.
You should have brought the GoPro, bro.
Nah, wifey got it on video. I told her, make sure you swing me that. I need that. If any video from the show I need, it's that one. Now, what's her name? Tamia? She sounds just like she does on her records in person.
I heard she's very good live.
Very good.
I also heard she's very underrated in person.
Yeah.
Like, she's fire for real. I mean, Grant, come on.
It's Grant. It's the OG. It's the OG.
In my NBA 2K, I told you I do the My Era thing.
Okay.
Franchise mode.
Okay.
So, where I'm at now, I think it started in 84 or some shit. I think I'm in 94 now. And I got 6 rings already, right? Shout out to Ralph Sampson. Shout out to Ralph Sampson. He led me through the 80s into the 90s, you feel me? Remember, in real life, he got hurt. If that nigga ain't get hurt, bro, he would have been a monster, fam.
I think Concy said that's what made him realize Riff Raff when it came to sports bars was really like that. Was when he was like, yo, this nigga got to talking about Ralph Sampson in the raps. Like, and the reference was 100% accurate.
You can keep that, bro. Yo, but I bring it up because I'm in 94 now, and the draft is Grant Hill and shit.
Ooh.
So shout out to you. It's all relative. Where we at on this beef shit, bro? Any updates?
Ross and Drake go back and forth for IG in the stores.
All right, let me reframe. Because you and Dice are my point men on this. Because there's no way I can stay updated. Yo got the headphones. Shout out my nigga. That was funny as shit.
He said, "Speak freely, my nigga."
Yeah, I'm still not. Oh my god, yo. Oh, me and him got a new show. First episode just premiered last Sunday.
I see.
It's called I'm Mad You Not. You'll figure it out as we put out episodes. Nigga.
Y'all record those on Sundays?
Yup, right at the
She was
snap,
crazy. Not this past Sunday. Sunday before last. I was supposed to meet up with somebody and record. Like, they wanted to record a song. And I thought we were going to his spot. He didn't think, he thought we was meeting somewhere else. And something told me, yo, hit you. But because I saw y'all doing snaps. Yeah. And I was like, yo, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if, because I know you had the joint set up where even if we recorded a few days ahead, the joint could still drop and stream live. So I was like, yo, I don't know if they're in there recording. So I don't want to hit this nigga and he be doing something else.
Nah, but you part of the team. Like, if someone from the team hits me while we're recording, I don't get mad about it.
No, but I was just saying, because I knew y'all was done with snaps, but I was like, yo, I thought it was one of the drop it just a few days after, and it was dropping on Sunday. So I didn't know y'all was down here recording Sunday.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So that's why I didn't hit you like, yo.
I got it. Understood. That's crazy, because I hit Holiday, too, to see if he could come through, because we just had extra room or whatever. I don't know. But I thought you was at work and shit.
Nah, Sundays I'm always off. You ahead doing something on a Sunday?
Well, we record snaps every Sunday, so come through Sunday, sir. I'll see you next episode. So how do you score the beef right now, bro?
I think Kendrick and Drake are 1-1. And since Ross, I think he's the most interesting jump out in the. Me personally, I got him up 1-0 on Drake.
Got 2 chains, this shit, nigga. Fuck, that shit was making my head.
Yeah. I got him up 1-0.
Wait a minute, so that's a different match. Nah,
to go to Kendrick and Drake, I got them 1-1.
Nah, we gotta do it different. We gotta do it like World Cup. You feel me? Instead of this 1v1 shit. You know what I mean?
All right, we ranking them?
Yeah. So, if this was a World Cup kind of thing, who would have the most points?
I'm going to say Kendrick, because he struck first. First, it was a #1 record. The whole song was hard all together. It made everybody, it sparked the shit off. He sparked it off. Like, as of the recent action we've got, he's kicked that off.
Yeah, he did get that #1 record.
So, like, yeah, he's at the top of the rankings right now if we doing that, yeah.
Okay, I bet. So we got 4 actually we got more than 4. So out of the niggas we know are currently involved in this, we got Drake, Rick Ross, Kendrick, Future, Jimmy Cole for 3.
Nah, he's out.
But he was still. I'm talking about the whole shit.
The whole picture.
Jimmy Cole for 3, and Metro Boomin. Go and make some drums, nigga. That's his new name. Metro Boomin. Go and make some drums, nigga. I hope he uses that as a drop too.
I would too.
You
gotta take the whole ass out part and just be like, Metro, go and make some drums, nigga.
Yeah. I forgot about the whole ass. All right. If I had to rank all of those competitors in World Cup format, I'm putting Drake at the top. Yeah, I'm putting Drake at the top because I think there is some credence to the take that single wouldn't have been #1 if it wasn't a Drake diss. If it didn't have the verse on there. I kind of roll with that shit. So that's still Drake's stimulus by default. You feel me? Then he does drop the drop and give me 50. I don't give a fuck what Act says. I believe that drop was coordinated with Act. Like they was going to do the fucking leak first, and then he was going to hit him with the real
I think
shit.
the leak was, yo, drop the leak.
Yeah.
See what niggas say about it.
Nah, see, I take all that shit out. Like that whole drop the leak to gauge niggas' opinion, I don't believe in, because if you believe in that, that's kind of saying like, all right, I might not drop it if niggas ain't fucking with it. When they do that leak shit, yeah, they are kind of gauging the opinion, but they still gonna drop the shit regardless, bro. You see what I'm saying?
It always feel like I've told niggas for years, no Drake leak is by mistake.
No leak is by mistake, bro. Unless it's some shit like a bitch leaked or engineer leaked. Because, yo, hello record labels, pay attention, bro. I'm gonna just leave that there. But like, come on, bro. All this shit WWE. You do that shit. Hold up, Meek Miller's involved in this too.
How?
What do you mean how?
How?
He wasn't on We On Crew?
No.
Well, he was signed to Rock and he was signed to Ross and he beefed with Drake, so he in it. And I swear he on fire right now. He just can't because ain't nobody said nothing about him. You know that nigga on fire right now.
No, have you seen the meme where it's like, yo, that nigga Pusha T is waiting. Like, yo, they was like, yo, Pusha T sitting somewhere. He waiting for a nigga. And they was like, yo, they was like, nigga, you sure? You should have even said push up. Like, nigga, you better not say push nothing. That shit might make him come out the house.
I don't know. How many Drake disses was on the last one? With neck and wrist and all that shit. Not a lot, man.
But you gotta remember.
I think he's over it.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I think he is too.
And they working on the Clips album.
But you know whose mans that is. That's Ross mans. Him and Ross pushing Ross always got some heat together. So I wouldn't put it past him.
Alright, when does Kendrick drop?
So I'm under the people are like, oh, he's on the clock. But I feel like, yo, you gotta give, so he shot at Drake on like that. Drake got 2 weeks to respond.
Real quick, are you of the belief that he is taking full shots at Drake, or are you of the belief that whole new shit where like, nah, he wasn't even shooting at Joe like that?
Nah, he was shooting at it. He was shooting. I feel like what he was doing was he was shooting at Drake, and it was one of them cold, you my man, but you standing next to this nigga I'm about to shoot at, so you might get hit too. You
remember Cable Guy when they was playing basketball and Jim Carrey had to step on his friend back to slam dunk? That's what that reminded me of.
Yeah, you gotta catch, like, yo, like I really felt like that's all that was. You over there, like, look, I'm about to spray the chopper. You just happen to be right there. Yeah. If you get hit, my bad. But.
And I don't know how recent this footage was, because I hate shit like this, but apparently he was on stage with the nigga shortly thereafter. I'm talking about Kendrick and Jimmy Cole for 3. But that's neither here nor there.
I said, I'm just ready to see these two niggas fully engaged.
Are they in tour in Africa right now?
Who?
TDE
and
Kendrick.
I don't know. I've been waiting for these niggas to engage.
Yo, I don't think he's dropping anytime soon because they're in tour in fucking Africa.
He's not with them, is he?
He's not. Yo, fam.
So it's just TDE.
Bro, I know he's not signed to them.
Yeah,
anymore,
but
right? But come on.
The relationships are still there.
Say you leave the wave and do cockpit with Fly Fonzie and shit, right? But we still gang though, right? But you got your own shit now, right? If somebody hits you up, like, yo, we want y'all to do a live pod for us, but we want your cockpit shit, but we want the fact check shit too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to hit me like,
let's
go. So that's what I think is going on there, because in all of this shit, there was a conversation between Top and Mac Main. And Mac Main was like, that Canadian on y'all ass right now, boy. what's up, right? And Top was like, bro, I just landed in Ghana. I just seen my notifications because he's with wherever Top is, that's where SZA is.
Okay, all right.
You see what I'm saying?
They on the road.
Thank you.
They on the road. But see, and I'm gonna tell you, like, all right, so this is really, when it come to that shit, all that shit Drake was talking on the drop and give me 50, a lot of that shit, it's like, you talking about, oh, you getting extorted, this and this.
What, Lyrical Miracle?
No, I'm not like you talking about Top getting extorting you and this and that, nigga. This the same shit that's been being said about you for years.
Yo, until that was on the song, that shit was
like,
never in my brain.
The Prince Boys is in your pockets. Birdman and them been in your pockets.
Hold on, bro. I feel you. That is hypocritical, right? But it's kind of fire because no one has ever said that about you.
But and the thing is, like, yo,
no, break it down, nigga. Tell me why it's not fire.
Do we even like? This is the first time I've heard this from on that end. So like you said,
so
I've never even. It could be. You could just be saying this shit to spark some shit up, or Kendrick could just be the little nigga from around the way that wasn't with the shits. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, really the good kid in the mad city. Like,
okay.
No, like, all pun intended. Like, that's what the whole thing has always been. I'm the guy that grew up in the shit, but I'm not with the shits. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the niggas that's with the shits fuck with me, because I grew up around it. You feel me? And I stayed in my lane. So I just feel like it's a lot of shit with the whole shit right now. Like,
okay, real quick, since this is one of the weirdest beefs ever that involves a producer as well, does Drake draft a producer a la Tay Keith?
Drake's got producers. He's got Boy Wonder. He's got 40.
Okay. I just thought it was real interesting he had to Tay Keith flip at the end of that shit.
Yeah, he's just always had that relationship with Tay Keith ever since he
Black Boy JB, rest in peace.
Ran off with my man shit. I like Black Boy JB. Like, I was a fan.
Now, I see what you're saying about the bars on this. Like, I really did think that I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan bar was trash.
It's just like some of the shit is just, it don't even sound. That was why.
No, but hold on. I gotta point out the fire lines though. How you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? That was fire, nigga. Come on.
I just like, yo, with this whole beef, it's like, when I tell niggas too, you gotta remember, yo, niggas is like, oh, yo, if Drake wouldn't have never put Kendrick on the. Kendrick talks about on Take Care how he don't like the nigga. He literally says, I didn't like the nigga because me and him around the same age. He's further in his career than I was. I didn't like that nigga.
That's what Drake said.
No, that's what Kendrick says. There's a song called Buried Alive. It's on Take Care.
Okay.
Where it's a whole Kendrick song. You feel me? It's a Kendrick song on Take Care.
Wow. That's an interesting wrinkle.
But see, what that does to me, what that does to me though, if I'm still not even him yet, Drake wasn't him when Take Care came out. He was on that progression. I'm not putting another nigga on my shit unless I feel like he's a rapping motherfucker. So there's a level of respect. Yeah, there's a whole level that lets me know y'all respect each other when it comes to the craft. Yeah. And your sword versus my sword is respected. Like, because I'm not doing that unless I fuck with you.
But what are you getting at though?
It's just, you, like, yeah, you can say I put you on my album, but I can say, nigga, you knew I was that nice that you had to put me on the album and you had to acknowledge me.
Okay, I got you.
You had to acknowledge me as somebody that's gonna be in your realm and competing with you.
Do you even believe the theory that he was invited to be on First Person Shooter?
I don't know.
I don't believe that shit. Why? Like, why at this juncture in his career would Drake now reach out to the nigga when he's been shitting on him the entire time? I don't see it, bro. That shit don't make sense.
It don't. It's like I said, this.
You know what that is? That be that content shit them niggas do. Like I was talking to you about before we started recording. I feel like it's a part of the train where they got to put out misinformation along with the shit to make it a complete picture. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't even know where he would fit on that song. Like listening to it, I was like, yo, where's he gonna go?
Like niggas just be saying shit like Daylight. This nigga said, what is it? The real version of Pie is 20 minutes long. And in my head, I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I believe it, but it's like, what you saying?
That's him and Soul on the joint?
That's the one. Yeah, that one. But it's
I can see that with them
me
three
too,
rapping
but
niggas.
just you saying it.
Why you saying it?
Yeah, bro. Like, you got the fucking stems.
But then again, this is what all makes the shit. That was what made me, when I seen Might Delete Later, right? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's when I hit you. I think it might have been one maybe be like, yo, all right, this shit's all some bullshit. Okay. It's all some.
That's when you
because
like,
it's like,
right,
yo,
it's getting weird.
I just shot at Cole, right? You put out a song a week later with not one of my mans, but two of them.
Oh, you be doing this thing a lot, and it be throwing me out. When you be talking about, you'll be talking about a couple.
I'm talking about Kendrick.
Yeah, just put the name on
Kendrick
it
shot at Cole. Yeah. If I'm Kendrick, I shoot at Cole on this song. You go do a song. A week later, you put out a song that you got with two of my guys on it.
I'm Kendrick. I shoot at you, and then a week later, you put out the song with Soul and Light.
Yeah, gotcha. Why are you even doing that? Like,
okay,
that makes no sense.
I have a theory. What if the release monster was already in motion?
Yeah, I'm sure this because the song, everything on that Might Delete Later except that 7-minute drill shit is old. That's all the shit he was playing on his little vlogs. He had the little Might Delete Later vlogs, and he'd play a song at the end of it or something. And all of those are the songs that came from that. So like he was been previewing the shit and rolling it out for a little bit now. But
nah, you see,
it just still seems like, yo, why am I like, you put out so obviously there can't be that much static, because if me and you at odds, why is my man's in them clan records for you to put out?
And we talking about Jimmy Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah. Why like that I see in no world, if there was real tension between Kendrick and Cole, that Ab-Soul and Daylight are both like, yeah, Cole, go ahead, put that out. You good?
Well, why in this mystical rap universe is J. Cole cool with Kendrick and Drake?
Because what interview is that where he was just like, yo, I'm getting to that point where I know I ain't got a long running music left, and it's like I'm trying to just build them relationships.
Take the beef out. Take the on wax beef out. He always been cool with both of them niggas.
Right.
That's weird.
I think it's just niggas are all from the same class. He wants to be the nice guy. What they call it, Mr. Congeniality.
He's the only one though.
He wants to be the.
If I really think about it, bro, dude, Kodak got songs with Drake?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, you like that one, huh? You ain't think about that, did you? Okay. Now, on the other side, right? Give me a big. Who's one of Drake's Lil Baby? Lil Baby ain't got no fucking songs with Kendrick.
He don't.
But Jimmy Cole, for some reason, is cool with both of these niggas.
Then that's one of the things that just make me feel like this
I
shit.
don't get it, bro.
Man, that's what some of this shit make me feel like it's phony. Like niggas is sitting on the phone, like, yo, if we do this and this, the three of us could really have control of the game for the next year, year and a half.
And that is a take that was first broadcast here on FactCheck Podcast.
If we play that game.
I forget what episode I brought that shit out, but yeah, nigga, we been on that wave. So, another thing, right? Ross. The funny thing about Ross is he's on the first album, but that song ain't one of the disses, right?
It's not.
Then He was part of the unfollow train
But see,
after the album dropped.
I heard somebody say this though.
Hold on, nigga.
I got you.
Let me land.
I got you.
Go
ahead, land it.
Then, right, he part of the unfollow train, still says nothing. This nigga didn't start talking until the second one came out. Right? And he didn't make a song
until Boy Shot at him.
Until Give Me 50 came out. Mm-hmm. And fuck, he shot at him because if you unfollowed the nigga, that you already felt some type of way.
So this is one of the things that somebody he could have been unfollowed that nigga.
Right.
Because the whole thing is, if he's saying he unfollowed him for the cease and desist,
exactly.
That French album came out in February.
Yeah.
So maybe now, just the fact that Future and if he's on the Future album,
yeah.
Niggas probably looking and like, oh shit, he don't follow that nigga no more.
He probably been
unfollowed the nigga.
Fact.
And so it's like, cause on that, the two of them, Drake and Ross, like there's a lot more to this. There's a lot of layers to that situation.
You know what this sounds like to me, bro? I mean, you'll get it, but it sounds like just regular nigga shit, but it's playing out in music and shit.
So
you know what I'm saying?
This is the layers to the Ross and Drake shit. So I tell niggas is like, yo, Drake gave Ross his only shits on the Billboard. But yo, right, that's true. But in that time frame when them niggas first really linked up, only song that came out of the joints that is I'm on one.
Bro.
But this is my whole thing. So I tell niggas, there was a point in time where Ross was that guy. Mm-hmm. Ross was him. Teflon Don 2010, Raw BMF, when that shit first dropped, like that's when Ross became like, oh, and that's right after the 50 beef.
Okay.
He comes out of that 50 beef. There's a couple of chinks in his armor after that, but he still comes out and is making some of the best music of his life. So I tell niggas in 2010, 2011, 2012, Drake wasn't him yet. He's just really coming in. Drake came out 09.
That's accurate.
So he's not him yet.
Got it.
Drake's not looked at.
FactCheck Fozzy in the building.
Drake is still looked at as the nigga that raps with the R&B guy.
Oh yeah, get him, cuz. You got it.
So when Stay Scheming came out,
okay,
2012, I tell niggas, to a lot of motherfuckers, that's when niggas looked at him like, oh, he's out here shooting. He's playing. He's a rapper's rapper. He's really getting in his rap bag. And it's like,
and we talking about
Drake.
Thanks.
And I'm like, yo, part of like it or not, him being around Ross and French at that time, that's part of what made the game accept you fully as a cool guy.
All right. You good? Mm-hmm. You out the stall? Hey, yo, how many different ways can you say land the plane? New game. Me and Dice got a game. It's like, you know how niggas say something really grind your gears? Like, we geeking, like, you know what really overcooks my hot pocket?
Let me see one of them Newport Reds.
Yeah, you got it, bro. This song I wanted to bring to you, because as soon as I heard the nigga put this little wrinkle in it, I was like, I wonder what Fonzie thinks about this. This nigga is on Ross is on an Instagram live, and he's alluding to Sicko Mode might not have been written by Drake.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was always under the assumption Sci-Hi wrote that verse. And I don't know why, but something in content has, I believe something has told me.
Travis's part. So when you listen to and I don't even think it's the second part.
Okay.
It's that first part. Made this head with all our ice on in the booth. Jump like when I like after it came out that he wrote it and I listened to it, I was like, oh, this is Sci-Hi.
I got a rap genie.
Like I was like, I can see Sci-Hi spitting that over this.
Yeah, because he's really good at writing for people, and you not being able to tell it's him.
That's a good writer.
I really like that about him.
That's a good ghost writer.
Make this head with all the ice on in the booth. Get outside. Yo,
that's Sci-Hi. When you like look, when I like now, like I could hear Sci-Hi spitting that.
Yeah,
you take Travis' voice out of it.
I tell you. As soon as he starts getting to the Sci-Hi flips, which is was off the Remy, had a pad poops. Like, that's some side high shit right there.
Like, so when it came out, but I don't like, yo, he could have wrote Drake part. Who knows? Because, like, yo, after the ghostwriting, like, after we found out Quentin Miller wrote the...
Hold up, real quick. Different color change. Think my jeweler really selling fruits. That's side high. Like,
Yeah.
okay, where we at? Okay. See if I can read this. Do you think Zaha wrote this?
What, Drake's part?
Mm-hmm.
She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I'm at the FBO with duffels in my hand.
Oh, I thought he was referring to the beat switch.
That's after the beat switch. Cause that's the hook. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hand. I took half his hand, 13. And the only reason I think Drake came up with that, because I said he's the king of half a pill. He's always talked about, yo, I take half of the, like.
What if Ross wrote this?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, come on, yo. What the fuck are we really doing here, bro? I'm tired of tiptoeing around shit. Huh. This look like some raw shit. Like a light.
Out like a light. Like a light.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Did Rose write this shit?
Wait, boy.
Did he give that nigga a Travis joint?
No, I can play with these content niggas too. Come on. Man. I still got scores to settle, man. Crept down the block. Made it right. Cut the lights. Paid the price. Come on, yo. Man.
Niggas think it's sweet. It's on sight.
It's on sight.
Yeah.
Nice. Yo, that's fucking Ross, nigga. Baguettes. Who says baguettes, yo? Ross, one of the only niggas
he's the
still
most luxurious nigga in the game, yeah.
Nigga, come on. But that end shit had me, ooh.
Damn, Drake.
Hold on. Plot twist. The end got me fucked up. So I think it could be Ross until I get to the end. Now I think it might be Sheck West.
That does sound more, because it's alright. The reason I can think it could be Sheck West is because a lot of his shits are more like chants. It's like stadium shit that you could play in an arena and had a whole crowd singing the shit.
Hold on. Same bars, but move it to Sheck. So, like a light. I could totally see
because
that
it's
shit,
that,
bro.
because you gotta think, whenever you see the performances of that, the whole crowd goes nuts. That's the type of shit Sheck West makes. It's festival music. Mm-hmm. Shit that when you go out there, the crowd don't gotta know you, but when this shit come on, they know this song.
I agree with you, but I also think he shouldn't be put in that category, because we honestly don't know, because he didn't get a chance to put out more music because he was beating bitches up and shit. Yeah. So, but as a writer,
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, yo, after I found out Drake didn't write like that, if you're reading this too late, I've always looked at anything that comes out that I hear from him that's like crazy or like an ill joint as questionable.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Fonsworth, but you know, after Young Thug, we have identified Sheck West as being the best known vocal melody cadence maker of this generation.
When I found out Drake wasn't riding, like, you're from the 6. You didn't write Riding Through the 6 with My Woes.
CMP.
Yeah.
Who wrote that?
Quentin Miller.
But he's
not from the 6. But if I'm writing, if I got a song running through the wherever with my bros,
like running through the West with my bros,
and then they call me and go, "Hey, this nigga wants you to come write for him," and he like that one. Oh, let's make it to the 6 from the 6 with my woes.
Well, I think
And you know they just put out the reference of fucking
That's what I
Yachty
was about
doing
to say.
Jumbotron shit
I
popping.
think that's part of this whole beef too. They're trying to say this nigga lazy, and he just done stopped changing words, and he just taking niggas' whole songs verbatim now.
And it's kind of like, yo.
That's why I think they dropped that.
And a big
Yachty
part of
track.
this shit is this, yo. I tell niggas be like, yo, a big part of it is this rap, nigga. This rap. You want to be a pop star? Stop sitting out here talking about you the best rapper. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking about you the number one this and the number one guy, because you not.
That's not fair, yo.
But it's like, yo, yeah, you make great music, the songs chart, all of that. This rap, though, if you ain't writing that shit, like I've been told niggas, if you don't write it, we don't respect it.
Nah, that's not. Well, hold on. If you're talking about writing, yeah, but
I can like your song, but I can go, I can't take you, like, it's kind of like, all right, I tell niggas Bow Wow, for instance, legend, hands down.
Do-Rag Hall of Fame.
Do-Rag Hall of Fame, like legendary shit as a child, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't write a lot of that shit. So, at the end of the day, yeah, as an artist, niggas gonna respect you, and we gonna always respect you. But as a rapper, we not.
Do you think Roddy Ricch stood on business?
As far as what?
Oh, okay. All right. So another part of this beef is the leaks. So someone leaked something, and they was like, "Hey, I be writing for niggas," and he starts leaking references. And one of the references he leaks is an unreleased Roddy Ricch song that's on YouTube, Margella Cinderella or some shit. And it's the reference verbatim, right? So his angle is I be writing for niggas, and he's using that as an example. Roddy finds out about this. That's what it is. Apparently, this the N95 reference nigga. You heard about that whole shit?
Mm-hmm.
So this that nigga, right? So they like, he putting out all these references saying, yeah, I write for Kendrick, I write for Roddy Ricch, right? Roddy Ricch get wind of this shit, and he like, nah, bro, you ain't write shit for Roddy Ricch. You feel me? And his shit was, my managers had me basically in a writing camp situation with you, right? The first reference is the actual release that I made and I sent you. So that reference you got isn't you sending me a reference. You get what
sending
I'm saying.
you one,
right?
And then you re-recording it,
right?
Now you're saying you wrote the shit for me when we was just writing together. This wasn't going to nothing for me. This was just some niggas in a writing camp.
Yes.
All right, nah, that's
Roddy Ricch want to beat the fuck out this
Hey.
nigga, bro. Academics got this phone conversation of Roddy and the guy, and Roddy's like, bro, just tell people you need to correct what you doing, right? And the guy's gaslighting him, like, nah, bro, I took it down. He like, Roddy like, yo, the damage is done. I'm a public figure now. You questioning my credibility. And the guy was like, but I took it down. What are you mad about? Like, he a nerd nigga for real. And I'm like, bro, this shit wow.
because it's like, yo, because I just said like this, like I said, yo, when it comes down to being looked at as a rapper, like Puff got some slaps. He had some slaps when he was putting songs out.
Yeah.
But niggas know he didn't write the shit, so niggas don't look at him as a rapper. Look at you, dude that make good songs. You know what beat the
All
pick? Because my thing about references is this. Some references, let's say I make a beat, right? But I just happen to rap. So, I write too. I might make this beat and I might send it to you. The reference might not even be, or I might have something wrote to it, but I'm not even sending it to you to use these words. This a cadence you might be able to use. It's a bop you might be able to use on the joint. It's a flow you might be able to fuck with and play with on here. Just a little idea, something that you might be able to do.
And that's why Roddy's people had him in the situation
Right.
with him. They was trying to find new cadences and new bops and shit.
Right. So if we doing that, that's one thing. But if I hear the reference and it's the whole song, like some of these Drake shits, nah. nigga, that's weird. Cause you ain't even like, it's like you said, you being lazy. You ain't even taking it, sitting down with it yourself for a minute and going, let me put my spin on it. You just taking it going, oh, this tight.
And if that's the case, who's to say that at this point, whatever situation you got, just ain't got your vocals on the fucking shit, and they can just hit the button and make whatever the fuck they want to make.
So on Ray Daniels shit, there's a guy, they had the AI guy on there, right? He's basically talking about it. He's like, yo, so I'm not using it to put out music as an artist. He's like, what I'm doing, he's like, I'm a writer. Mm-hmm. He was like, what I use it for, he was like, instead of me sending you a reference of me sounding like me, I send you a reference of you singing it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you hear yourself, because he was like, an artist might hear a record, hear my reference and go, I can't see myself doing that. Mm-hmm. But if I send it to you as you already, mm-hmm. you get to hear what the song could possibly be.
And low-key, Fonzie just schooled y'all as to why you hear all these fucking AI leaks now.
It's writers coming up with shit, trying to get on. Like, he was like, yo, it's just this shit's like, and the technology is what makes it weird. Yeah. Because back in 01, 02, when Kiss and Beans was beefing, we ain't had none of this. You had to get in that studio, and then it was rapid response.
How would you feel if that information was exposed? If that was the case, like they just got this nigga voice on the DAT, and they can just make whatever they want to make.
Corny. You get your money, work smarter, not harder. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
But if that's what we doing,
I mean, that would be the definition.
If that's what we doing, you can't be out here popping shit like you him.
Why not?
Because when it come down to it, you ain't.
I'll tell you why. Because you got to the point where you were the one that they was like, if we get his shit, we're fine. You still had to get to that point, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Only way he comes out of this, like Drake comes out of this looking super clean, in my opinion. He got to get on that on some of them that, like, if he's gonna get on his timestamp shit, it can't be these new ones. It gotta be the 7 p.m. in Toronto's.
Oh, that's it. No.
But if we don't see that,
he's not that guy. Yo.
But like, that's where the whole even the raw shit comes into play. Like with the so-called cease and desist. Mm-hmm. I heard that record, the Splash Brothers shit, before the French album dropped. So
I remember you playing that shit down.
So I've heard Drake's version. Yeah. So and I know that's an old song. That song is probably 12 years old. You know what I'm saying?
It's like 7 or something.
Nah, that shit.
Longer than that.
That shit came out when they were doing Stay Scheming and all of that.
My days.
Because on the hook, French is like,
Then why is he trying to put it out now?
Because the verse, Drake's verse, when I heard it, I'm like, oh, you ain't heard this Drake in a minute. That's cool. That verse, when I heard it, I said, oh, this was when they did Stay Scheming. I can tell. Because he's not shooting at nobody, but it's just super sharp.
Real quick though, bro. If French has that verse after 12 years and is just like, no, this shit hard, and takes it upon himself to put that out, Drake is within his full right to put out some fucking
but still,
nah, fuck that.
The whole thing
bullshit,
is but the whole thing is that's like the way that them niggas have always made it seem and look between the two of them.
No,
it's like they boys. Them two niggas, the Splash Brothers, the Snipe, the 10 Snipe Commandments. That's all that shit.
Yo, when you start Cockpits with Fly Fonzie, don't take FactCheck Podcast episode 30 and try to repurpose that shit, bro.
No, I'm not. That was some shit that was never. I'm saying if we got some shit, that's like me and you do a track. And I'm sitting there listening to this shit like, all right, damn, I'm putting something out. Damn, this shit hard. I'm sure before he even thought about putting it out, he had to have a conversation with the nigga.
And that's why that's the only way that cease and desist gets put out, bro. That nigga put that shit out because he thought.
And then they even said, from what I'm hearing, I gotta go back and listen to it. They saying Ross shooting at him on that. Because on the original version, I think they was like, Ross changed his verse. from what it was supposed like, because they like you like, and they think French shooting at him on there too.
So what's the line? What's Ross alluding to with that line he said about go back to the stay scheming shit?
Nah, he was just like, nigga, stay scheming. I call my own fate. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He like, yo.
I got you.
Kind of like, yo. Like I told, like, cause niggas, it's like the relationship with all of the situations with Drake, where niggas is like, yo, he gave all these niggas their biggest hits, blah blah blah. No, every relationship was fucking worked both ways. Yeah. Like you needed to look good in Miami and be able to move around Miami, so you go get with a nigga who at the time was probably one of the biggest niggas in the game, if not the biggest or the hottest at the time. You go stand next to him. Yeah, he gets some of your shit on Stay Scheming, some of your sauce, but you get to stand next to Ross at the time when you a new nigga in the game.
Hold up, real quick, disclaimer. What if everybody found out he really whacked XXX, and that's why they know?
Could be.
I'm just fucking.
But it's like with Future, when you had to go, like, yeah, you didn't have to go. Yeah, it looks good for Future to stand next to Drake. But it also looks real good for Drake in Atlanta to be standing next to the new hot nigga that's about to be him out of Atlanta.
Yeah, what's up with Drake in Atlanta, bro?
Like, that's all it's like, so it's like all of these niggas that you beefing with, that niggas is like, oh, no, it was a good look for you to stand next to him just as good as much as it was for you to get him a look. Mm-hmm. It was for you. It's the shit that you've always done. Like, it's the shit that you've learned to do and you've mastered it at this point in your career. You stand next to a nigga that you know hot as fish grease because you know at the end of the day it's a good look for you to stand next to this hot nigga. Like, yeah, you might have waved the flag for ASAP Rocky when he first came out. That's because you knew that nigga was coming regardless.
That ASAP shit was weird. I think ASAP can't put out music right now because the sound sonically has progressed past him. He doesn't sound good on songs. I'm gonna tell you who he needs to get with. And every time I've heard them two together is great. He needs to just get with Gunn. I feel like Gunn could put some shit together for him. And I think a big part of it is this with Rocky too, was like, you know, there's always a thing with him and Travis. I just explained to niggas out. This is always my take on it. How can I be jocking your style and trying to be like you when your whole thing coming out was a New York nigga rapping like you was from Houston over Houston beats, and I'm a nigga that's from Houston? Yeah, I never.
You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Travis being an actual Houston nigga and having a kind of makes it hard for him to be in the game. But it's just like, yeah, like niggas is like, yo, he took Rocky and Kendrick on tour because them niggas were coming regardless.
Right.
They were gonna be here regardless.
That'd be the thing, like,
nigga. Peso.
Let me tell y'all niggas don't be doing shit. It be the companies and the labels. Like, y'all really be looking at this game like these rappers are the ones making these decisions and shit, and y'all got shit fucked up, bro.
Niggas like, oh,
it ain't that.
Like, I'm like, Top Dog was already a thing. J-Rock and them niggas were known and already known through the industry as being niggas that could rap from California. Yeah. They were here. They were gonna be here regardless. Like, Future was gonna be there regardless without Drake doing Tony Montana and doing all these records with him or not. He's gonna be here. He comes from the cloth of Outkast, and then he had Rocco pushing him. Like,
oh man, rest in peace, my man, bro.
Huh?
Oh, you not dead?
Nah.
Oh, all right.
Like, Rocco was
fault, bro. How do you reverse the rest of me?
Like, you come from the cloth of
hard, nigga.
You come from Dungeon Family, and then you had Rocco, who was like at that time in Atlanta a hot rap nigga, and everybody respected co-signing you. He was gonna be here.
What did Rocco do that allowed him to disappear?
Made a lot of money fucking with Future.
So he's still tied.
A1 record. No,
he's still tied in the free.
No, so you remember when Future used to be like A1 free bands. A1 was Rocco shit.
But
so he was signed to him.
He was
up until and there was a whole big thing. Remember when Future first did them 2 double albums back to back weeks?
No, I wasn't listening to
Future and Hendrix. There was Future and Hendrix.
Yeah,
there was
a big thing Ice on the Joe Budden podcast talk about it.
But there was a thing. There was a whole thing where Rocco was owed some money, a large amount of money from Future and Epic.
I remember that. Yeah.
For his part and getting Future
So he
signed.
made out off of that.
So that's why Future did those 2 albums back to back, because there was a certain number of albums that Rocco was supposed to get paid from.
Okay.
And so those were the last 2 that Rocco got his bread from. That's why they were boom, boom so quick, and they paid him out. So that's what that was all. Yeah. So Rocco was.
Maybe he's tied into some shit and we just don't know about it.
Rocco's always.
Because if you get, he was fucking T-Boz, right?
No, Rocco, Monica.
Right. But yeah, to even get one of them,
to be around that, you're somebody. But he's always had. I've seen he's always had businesses, all types of different. Yeah, he's one of them guys. He's a
Black Migo
OG Atlanta guy. Like
Black Migo gang, nigga.
Like, so it's just like, but the whole shit, like, yo.
Shout out Scooter.
It's kind of like I always say to niggas, yo.
Where's the Scooter line in the beef, yo?
You know what side he's on. Don't want him to get involved.
I hope Tess wrote some of these Drake bars.
But that's. No, Tess is with Is he still with Freebands?
That's what I'm saying. I hope he wrote some of the diss bars and shit.
But it's just like one of them things, like, yo.
And we got. Oh no, we got to an hour. We just spent a whole hour talking about that shit. So wrap it up and then I'm out of here. Bro.
That's just, like I said, the whole shit's just it's just what are niggas beefing for? Like, but I tell niggas this.
It's regular nigga shit. It's just they.
Yeah, and I tell niggas, but I always say this to niggas to sum it up. If 15 niggas got the same problem with one nigga, he probably did all that shit they talking about. That's that.
Yo, real quick, can you pop over on X Twitter and hit us with today's mathematics?
There's my
Take your time, brother. No rush.
My cellular device.
Impromptu and shit. And while you doing that, I'm gonna see if I can follow you with some numerology for the mystical witches.
All right. 4/17/2024. Knowledge God, all being born to build, destroy.
One more time for me, good brother.
Knowledge God, all being born to build, destroy.
Build, destroy. I like that. I know the today's mathematics be short, but I really be getting insight from them shits, bro. I ain't even.
So you know it's like once you there's a word attached to every number.
Like
it's like,
but not the number, not the word for the number.
Nah, so it's
I'm fucking with you, bro. Go ahead. Take off. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fuck up your takeoff.
A theory of understanding numerals, a pace with concepts and approximate illustrations that are used along with the supreme alphabet.
That's fire. I would ask you to repeat it, but you repeated the last bit. That's fire. And that's why we have the mathematics.
It's like, you know.
I need to know more about that and why.
All right, the supreme mathematics is a system of understanding numerals alongside concepts and qualitative representations that are used. So it's basically like the numbers. If there's a concept or like something attached to every number.
All right. So let's see if we can connect that with the angel shit. And see if that makes sense. Because I feel like it will.
Nah, that's some.
It's all numerology,
the 5%ers.
But that theory is based off of numbers, not necessarily their beliefs or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
We fact checking everything today, nigga. All right, let me get this shit off for all my mystical witches. I know y'all miss me. It's been a long week, a long 2 weeks though, be a Fozzie. We working men, you feel me? Plus we both married. So we just do this shit to make sure it's good. Did I just update in the middle of a show?
The phone? Because it's charging. Oh, they got you.
Hell no.
You know it'll update.
Oh no, I'm Gucci over there. Thank you for telling me that. Yo, we do this. Listen here. We do this to ensure that our young brothers of the wave today have a sufficient pool to choose from, a knowledgeable pool, a resourceful pool, a motivated, independent pool. Not this trash y'all niggas gotta fuck with, because these hoes is fucked up. Y'all need to fuck with the mystical witches that's about the numerology and shit. So with that being said, if you keep seeing the number 143, it's a sign from the divine realm that you're on the right track. It's time to put in the hard work and trust that the universe will provide you with the opportunities you need. Keep your thoughts positive and have faith that everything will work out in your favor. You're being urged to follow your dreams and pursue your passions with determination. So if you see that number 143, keep going, nigga. Money and career. When it comes to money and career, 143 is a sign that your hard work and dedication will pay off. See? It'll correlate to money, nigga. Trust that the universe will bring you opportunities, fruitful opportunities, that you need to succeed. Keep your focus on your goals and continue to work hard, towards achieving them with determination and optimism. They say the same thing so many times. Yo, Fonzie, live edit. I love doing live edits of the FactCheck Podcast. Yo, we are the only, how Kanye say that shit? Like, it's a living album. We're the only living podcast, bro. We make live edits and all that shit. I'm not doing this angel number shit.
Does it be the same
I'm
shit
done,
about
bro.
every number?
Yes, y'all. And no, I gotta find something else for the mystical witches, bro. Cause this shit is blowing me, fam.
It's the same shit every time.
And this is like the 4th week I've said it, so it's done, bro. No more angel numbers for the mystical witches. It had a run.
We'll find something else for you, for you ladies.
Cause this ain't it. Moving on, bro. I do got some shit in the we just gonna go to the algorithm.
Oh man, you know it's whatchamacallit just started the motherfucking playoffs.
Okay, let's get into it. I'm sorry,
So we got no Warriors.
Knocked off already.
Knocked
and the Lakers
off.
got knocked off too, right?
Nope.
They in it?
They in it.
Oh wow,
Going
why?
against Denver. You know the Lakers were the 8th seed. They won last night.
Broski.
They won. They beat the Pelicans last night.
Misinformation.
They got they beat the Pelicans last night.
Right, I'm about to pull it up. So the seeds are set?
Yep. We are set. So in the Western Conference.
My nigga want to talk about basketball. My man, that's what's up, Fonzie. I'll fuck with you, bro.
All right. Let's pull it up. Official bracket on the NBA website.
All right.
So the play-in was last night.
All right. So the Kings beat the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out the Kings, man. That's love. The Pelicans beat the Lakers.
When?
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it wrong. I'm looking at these brackets. That play-in shit got me fucked
No,
up.
the yeah. So right now, as it sits, this shit on the NBA website. Oh no, you got to go to the latest. No, this is not updated.
I know, bro. So that means some games still got to get played.
All right, so it looks like the Kings have to play the Pelicans because they lost, and then they become an 8th seed.
Okay.
That's what it is. We waiting for 8th seeds.
Got it.
All right, so as of right now, we got Lakers versus Nuggets. That's one series.
Okay.
In the West, we got the Wolves versus the Suns. Right. We got Dallas versus the Clippers.
Can't wait.
And then we'll have OKC versus whoever wins Pelicans Kings.
No, I'm locked in. I'm locked in on the West, bro.
So then on the East, their play-in is today.
Okay.
I'm guessing. We got the Cavs and the Magic.
Yeah, 4-5.
We got
I'm gonna
the
pass
Bucks
on that.
and the Pacers.
I'm pass on that too. That's a 3-6. And then the Knicks are waiting for the 7 seed, and the Celtics are waiting for the 8 seed. So we still got like I guess a day or two before everything is finally set.
The play-in ends Friday. The playoffs start Saturday.
Got it. Okay.
And we there, but we ain't.
So from how it's looking right now, who you rolling with? Give me one from the East and one from the West.
To go all the way?
Yeah. What's your finals prediction?
As crazy as it sounds, I feel like Denver gonna take the West again.
Okay.
I'm stuck between Boston and New York.
And as much as y'all want to say NBA is fixed, if it is fixed, they trash for not getting Wemby in the playoffs.
Well, I'm gonna take, man. I gotta see the play-in games tonight from the
What?
the East.
What the fuck, Fonzie?
Because I need to know if it's the Knicks versus Philly.
Oh shit!
Or if it's the Knicks versus the Heat.
Yeah.
In round 1.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Like, I got Boston taking whoever they get either or out of 9 or 10. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't understand this, bro. It says loser of 7 and 8, and then winner of 9.
See, that's why it has to go today.
Oh,
because
they still gotta play.
So it goes.
I get it. I get it now. I get it. Whoever wins out of the 76ers and the Heat, they play the Knicks.
They 7 and 8, so they automatically.
And then whoever loses that game has to play the winner of the Bulls and the Hawks to see who plays the Celtics.
So we still got.
This is the most convoluted.
We got
tournament shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
We got 4 games left before the playoffs.
That's nuts, bro. Why did they do that?
I guess because what it does is it gives the teams that are, because normally it's first 8 automatically in. Boom.
Yeah.
Cool, but I guess it spices it up. You know, they've been looking for shit to spice up the league. That's why the in-season tournament thing happened.
Yo, all right, but my nigga, come on. We both looking at this shit, right?
Oh, it's confusing as fuck.
Just make it 9 and 10 versus 7 and 8. Whoever win the 9 and 10 is the 8th seed. Whoever wins 7 and 8 is the 7th seed, bro. Like, cut the crap, man. What are we doing? This is bananas. Bro, I don't know how the fuck the Cavaliers and the Magic are the 4 and the 5 seed. Shout out to them.
The East is not like that right now.
On the East is crazy. Celtics is 64 and 18. Shout out to them. Shout out to man. Shout out to man. Yo, the Knicks at the number 2 seed is 50 and 32. That's a very good NBA record for an 82 game season. All right. So shout out to the Celtics and the Knicks from the motherfucking Eastern Conference. The rest of that shit, my nigga, is suspect at best. Shout out to the Cavaliers because I don't know a lot of their players, but I know they've been building through the draft.
They got Donovan Mitchell.
So and that's through a trade. So shout out to them. It seemed like they've been doing the right front office things to be in the position they in right now. Same thing with the Magic. You feel me? That's Aaron Gordon and them boys, right?
Aaron Gordon still play for them? No, Aaron Gordon is a devil, bro.
Say less.
That's Paolo and them.
Trade things.
Paolo Banchero.
Thank you. The Bucks is the Bucks. They will fold because Doc Rivers is the coach. If you need more, if you need more information,
that's all it is.
If you need more information on that, I'm gonna shout out another show. Shout out Bill's Arena. Gilbert will give you all.
They had a better chance. They got a better chance in the playoffs with me as the coach.
Shout
Fuck
out
what
Fly.
you heard.
Yeah, I would totally trust Fly Fonzie first.
Fuck what you heard. You give me that talent,
and I'm not even joking right now. I'm dead ass serious. I know Fonzie can draw up the Flyers to play.
No, I wouldn't even be calling no. Yo, look, y'all niggas go out there and do, nigga. Dame, you know what to do. I go just like Dame.
Yo, the Bulls. Get out of here. They had their chance to make a run. They folded. They had Zach LaVine and more talent around him. They fucked that up. The Hawks, trash. Trae Young ain't going to get it done. 76ers, I don't know why they're the 7th seed. Probably because Embiid got hurt at the end of the year. That means I don't trust them in the playoffs. The Heat. If they get in, that's who I'm going with.
Against the Knicks?
Against everybody in the East.
It's Jalen Brunson.
That's my pick. If the Heat get in, I'm going with the Heat. Fuck the Celtics. They ain't got the heart to fuck with the Heat because they would meet in the conference finals. They're not fucking with the Heat in the conference finals unless that fake ass light skinned nigga that think he Kobe Bryant does some.
That's my only thing about going to Celtics show all the way is because Tatum is not consistent, bro. Tatum will come out there and give you 40 one night,
and then go take a nap.
Yeah, next game he be like, a nigga got 12
and
points.
It's like, yo, thanks for the 40, but bro,
this gotta be. I need you to be consistent.
Yeah, fam. Like
some games, I've watched games where Kobe, he don't got the Mamba mentality.
You're not Kobe.
He don't. He's what Kobe said. You a different animal, but the same beast. He's not. He's not that. He's not, yo. Like,
yo,
best Nike commercial ever. Like,
now, the West.
That's why it's interesting, bro. It's interesting in the West.
First of all, 4 teams in the West have 50-win records. Okay? The worst team in the West is the Warriors.
The Golden State Warriors.
Okay? Yo, how are the Thunder 57-25?
Young squad. Them young boys be balling. That's a squad.
Right, I don't trust them in the playoffs. I ain't seen them. Yo, I'm going with the Mavericks. Mavericks in the Heat in the finals. Book it.
Only thing, I just can't count out the Joker. No matter what.
Joker has to go through LeBron. That's going to be a 5 to 6 game series. Then he's going to have to play the winner of the Suns and Timberwolves. So that means that's going to be another 5 to 6 game series. They just won the finals last year. He's tired, bro. That's a big nigga.
But they got a team.
I'm with you. I'm a Joker fan.
Stacked.
I'm a Joker fan.
That's a stacked squad.
I'm
with
a Joker
bench.
fan. But hold up. He would have. That means if I'm going with Luka, he would have to see Luka in the conference finals. And Luka going dusty.
That's a matchup I want to see because they play the same game. It's the exact same game. Jokic is just a little taller.
And Jokic is going to have to guard him.
That could potentially be a problem. They both play that slow Euro game.
Jokic cannot guard him.
He's got a handle, yes, but I got a feeling they're not going to let him do all of that. You going to have to go to that bucket.
Jokic cannot guard Luka Doncic.
Outside of Kyrie, what happens when they double him?
You can't. Because of Kyrie. So that double shit is dead already. You can't double. If you double one of them, the other one, you know what I mean? So you can't double.
Then you also need both of them to be playing at their A game too.
No, big fact.
Because that's the whole thing.
Big fact.
They're not as productive as they supposed to be together all the time.
True.
It's not an all the time thing.
Bro, they're 50-32. Cut that shit out.
All right, we gonna see. It's playoffs.
Yeah,
I gotta see it from them in the playoffs. Like that's Jokic and them have proven it in the playoffs.
You got it.
I gotta go with that. They proved it. They went through everybody. Like they done dog some niggas. Like
I hope
they gave niggas that work. It's going like the West is. That's the thing about it. We there was a period of time like back in our day growing up, the West was always where it was at. But you had shit in the East. Now there was a point in the 2000s.
No, like yeah, you got it. After the Bulls, yeah, you got it.
Like right, that's what I'm saying. There was a point in time where like, and don't get me wrong, in the 2000s, the East was still a dangerous conference.
Right, bro, I gotta be honest with you. That's not my era of basketball. My era of basketball is 91 to whenever LeBron got drafted.
Oh, so see,
when he gets drafted, because I'm the same age as y'all. So when he gets drafted, I checked out and wasn't really paying attention to sports like that because I was growing up and shit. You see what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah. So, shit. I'm like 96.
Yeah. I'm everything until Jordan retires. You're everything after Jordan retires. So that's dope.
So it's like, yeah, like, because you think 2000s, you had niggas like the Portland Trail Blazers
Oh, I love
who
that
was
team.
going at it with the
Bonds and them
Lakers.
niggas?
Right.
Yeah.
They going at it with it's not even
Love
like
them niggas, bro.
like you wouldn't even think when you look at the lineups, you like Shaq, Kobe, Derek Fisher, Portland shit.
All right, I'm capping. I was tapped in.
Right, you had Sabonis, OG Sabonis, Rasheed.
You remember the game in the playoffs where they was both on the bench at the end of the game, and the niggas at the Lakers arena was fucking with the jumbotron, and they kept showing Shaq, and then they kept showing Sabonis. So by the time Shaq figured it out, he'd be like, yeah, and they show Sabonis, and they'd be like, boom. That shit was funny.
Well, Sabonis was a duck. Like you had monster, it was so much competition.
Shaq lucky he ain't played that nigga in Europe, because he would have got dusted. If they had to play Euro rules when Sabonis was hot in the 80s and shit, in early 90s, because by the time he got to the NBA, that nigga was burnt out and old for real. But like prime Sabonis would have washed fucking Shaq. Man, come on.
Cleaned him up. But it's like, so we had a time where the West was dominant, but you still had killers in the East. Yeah. But then it got to like LeBron era where the East was where even right before that, because you still had you had the original big three Celtics.
That's 1 year.
But then once you get LeBron in the league, you still got them up there doing work. You got LeBron over there in Cleveland. You had Shaq and fucking Wade in Miami by this time.
That's 1 year.
You get what I'm saying?
So you saying it's moving around?
It started moving around, and there was a time where it bounced back and forth. Yeah. Like the 2010 era.
Kobe had a couple.
Yeah, it was going back and forth.
Then Dirk get his when LeBron get to Miami.
So it was like it bounced back and forth. And now it's starting to settle back in a certain conference. It's settling back over West. Once LeBron went to the West, and everybody started running out West,
No, I think the West has been dominant since he's been in the league.
LeBron?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken. Because, think about it. When he gets in the league, he starts getting to every conference final after, 2 or 3 years, right? Mm-hmm. And then, once he gets to Miami, it's that immaculate run where he starts to go to every finals for 10 years.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And he's got how many? 4?
But what I'm trying to display right now is No,
I'm saying but if you went 10 years in a row,
that means,
and you only got 4.
No. What I'm trying to say is, all right, he was on the Heat for 4 of those years. He was on the Cavaliers for every other year. Out of those 10, except for maybe the last one with the Lakers or whatever. So that's 9. So that means the other 9. Those 9 years, the East was trash, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was getting. I'm like, the West had it. All them other times, the West had it.
If it wasn't him, it was the West. Yeah.
It's and it's now you're looking at, it's all of the West has it. The West got everybody. Yeah, everybody's in the Western Conference. From the young boys.
And explain to me how that's a Western Conference team. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's just they got all the young boys, they got all of the OGs, everybody's in the West.
I didn't know until I started watching Gil shit. I didn't know how heavy basketball culture was in California. I really was not aware, bro. I didn't know it was basically, if not the same as New York basketball culture.
B. Diddy, Brian Davis.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know.
I think Jamal Crawford from out there.
Yeah.
You got.
They all be on that shit.
Everybody, it's just like you said, they monsters.
All right, let me go to the fucking stream and shit.
FactCheck Sports.
New segment. Shout out to, I can play this. This is our content.
Created through crossing the delicious blueberry and agave strains. The mouth-watering buzz offers a sweet combination.
So you check out Snaps on the Petrol every Sunday, 1 p.m.
That will have you feeling totally aroused and ready for action. And no time flat. Let's fucking get it. Taste the blue agave is sweet and refreshing. The taste of sweet, sugary blueberry, sour citrus.
Shout out that blue agave. You had that shit from cookies.
The aroma
takes it up. It don't get your dick hard, no Frank Ocean, but it's alright.
Accented by zesty citrus.
It told me it was going to make me stiff though, so
blueberries.
I don't really like when marijuana strains tell me they gonna do something and it don't do it. That's all I'm gonna say.
What my bad say, old belly? Get your dick hard like rock
bro.
That shit ain't doing for you.
I'm just like, I know we part and shit, but I'm just like,
nigga sold you with the ox bitch.
Firm. All right, bro.
The baby got a new leakers freestyle.
Nah, can't do it. Nope.
John Kirk.
Nope. Oh, John T. Kirk.
John Kirk, the baby, not Lil Baby.
See,
the baby.
You fucked me up. The way you said it, it sounded like Lil Baby.
Oh, I just should have said John Kirk. John Kirk got a new LA leakers freestyle.
Hey, FactCheck Podcast. We'll be right back. Oh my God! I wish y'all could hear this shit. This nigga's zapping right now, so oh my God.
Shit still ain't over.
Shout out John T. Kirk Sr. Nigga, goddamn. Oh, it's more?
Yeah.
Oh, he about to fry that shit, nigga. John T. Kirk back, nigga. Fuck that shit. Get back to the show, man. We gotta get back to the fucking show, yo. God damn.
John T. Kirk, man. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Show like you have never, ever.
Hold up. Let me send this to the fellas.
Because I can.
Yo, If y'all just tuning in,
Oh my God!
we had to take a brief intermission because we got
Take a sip of my beer.
We got a random fact check alert that John T. Kirk, the baby, dropped a new LA Lakers freestyle. So we just listened to it. And
This nigga, boy.
that the
I needed that.
John T is back, nigga.
Thank you.
Energy.
Hats
up,
off to
nigga.
that, man. Like,
Energy. Up.
that nigga was rapping, as the kids say. Rapping.
What? This the same nigga that said she put the dick in both the balls in the mouth, and I'm just standing there with both my hands on my head, wondering how she got him in.
I just sent that to my man. He said, yeah, he murdered that. He must have said, he said he murdered that.
They go, what? Hey, yo, that shit was harder than any shit I've heard in the past 3 weeks.
I ain't gonna hold you. As far as the like
Killed that shit better than Kendrick. I want to hear him on the Metro Morse code breakdown. Yo, John T. Kirk, damn it, you've done it again. And yo, something I was thinking about that nigga the other day too.
No, I always sit there and be like, damn, yo. Like, if they be playing like some of the shit that work.
You know what I was thinking the other day? Right about now would be a good time for John T. Kirk to put something out, fam.
Because, like, yo, they be playing shit at work. They be playing them little top 40 pop records that he on, yo. Yeah. Like, and I be like, yo, this nigga was him. If he didn't do what he did, he'd be him.
I still never understood that.
All this shit that's going on right now, it wouldn't even be. It would be a convo. But John Kirk, I feel like would still just be out here smoking shit.
Is John T. Kirk top 5, not 4, 3, 2, or 5?
I feel like, yo, he'd be him. He'd be him right now. Like, all of the props that they gave Lil Baby, all of that they gave him.
Hold on, slow down.
John Kirk should have got.
Slow down. Remember what happened with John T. Kirk. First, we exposed him to be the plant that he is. Okay. And then we chose a side in the Cam Coldhard beef. Rest in peace. Okay. And then we came to the conclusion that whoever that goofy nigga making them beats needs to not work with this nigga every album for every song. And then he did that fuck shit. So, you know, but I'm back on his team now. You know what I mean? I'm clearly on John T. Kirk.
I just remember when, Future had the Life is Good remix. And you know how on the original, like, Drake's got the first part, and then it switches to the Future part. And you're like, $100 for pink ring, little bitch. So on the remix, Future raps over the whole part. Okay. The first beat that Drake is on the original.
Gotcha.
And on the remix, when the beat switches, it's John Kirk and Lil Baby. Oh. John Kirk.
Murder Session.
Yeah, you want to say nigga went for a stroll on? You talk about take a walk on something?
Murder Biz.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he's...
Has anyone ever washed John T. Kirk? Not to my recollection.
John T. Kirk, man, drop something, man. Streets need it. Game need it right now.
Who do you think has the potential to wash John T. Kirk?
So now my gears are turning in my head, and you just asked the question. You know who in any other situation he would have had a song? It just seems weird. All that time, you know who he didn't have a song with?
He doesn't have a lot of features.
But a nigga with that much momentum, right? And had that kind of steam and was hot as he was. I ain't got a Drake record.
No, fuck. Yo, what?
You get what I'm saying?
What would he do? What would Drake do?
That's what I'm saying. You know, Drake normally always wants to get next to the hot guy.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
He ain't want to get in there with him.
No, like not even close.
Now that, like when you said it, I was like, hold up.
Now that
he ain't got a Drake joint.
Now that you mention it. Now that you mention
Drake ain't over there. Drake ain't want to go over there and get none of that. None of that action.
Mention it, big dog. Even Yeezy let him come to the farm. So
that's crazy.
No, it's not.
That's wild of you, Drake. You ain't want to go over there.
It's clearly not.
After hearing what I just heard,
I see why.
I don't know if I'm going in there neither. Unless I know what I got some.
I have somebody, and I feel like we're wrong for not coming
to the conclusion faster.
Because I feel like he is the most consistent rapper. He is the most efficient rapper. If you were to make a rapper on a creator player, it would be him. He would be the 99 max, and it's Conway.
I was about to say that. I was like, as soon as you said that, I'm like, Machine.
It's Conway, yo. I think that's the matchup I want to see.
Does he have anything with Sauce Walker? That's they's got out there.
The baby?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
If Sauce on his rap shit,
nah, I don't think it would. I don't think it would mesh well.
I think them two niggas would. But I can see that.
Oh shit! Another one. Jid. I think Jid and the baby. That would be some wild shit.
Yeah, because Jid, him and Conway definitely when they got together was.
Mm-hmm. Why is Ludacris on that song?
As my man Dave Chappelle, who the fuck asked what Ludacris
on some real shit.
At a time like this?
Like, let's talk about it for like 5 minutes. When I saw it, right, and I heard it before his verse comes on, I was like, this is gonna be great.
So let me see. Right. There's only a couple of his joints I really, as far as albums, like I know, don't get me.
Hey yo, you better put some respect on Ludacris' name
now. All respect on Luda's name.
Oh, okay.
All respect on Luda's name.
Because you know what? When they talk about that whole shit, when it's like him, Pimp Juice, and us, you know who else was selling records at that time? Ludacris.
But so all right. I can say his first 4.
Nah, nigga. I'll
the first 4.
Okay. I'm about to say I'll double fact check.
Back for the first time, word of mouth, nigga. Chicken and Beer, Red Light District.
What's the next one after Red
Release
Light?
Therapy.
That's included.
What's on here?
Slap a nigga today. Enough said.
Alright, nah, so I thought this was something else. No, I thought Release Therapy was.
Come on, I'm on my shit.
No,
bro.
I thought Release Therapy was.
Yeah, that shit is dead at Theater of the Mind, bro.
Huh?
That shit is dead at Theater of the Mind.
Yeah, I thought so. Which one is Moneymaker on?
I can't tell you.
Is that Battle of the Sexes?
No, Moneymaker is Release Therapy, sir.
Alright. Yeah, and Release Therapy. When he had the crazy Beijing.
Release Therapy is Warning, Slapper. Grew up a screw up, Slapper. Moneymaker, Slapper. Girls Gone Wild, Slapper. Yeah. Ultimate Satisfaction. This is a classic.
I'm saying War with God on there. Alright, yeah, that's the Runaway Love is on there.
Alright. Go back from that. Go to Red Light.
So Red Light District.
Alright, number 1
crazy.
Spot, Slapper.
The intro, crazy.
The intro was Slapper.
Blueberry Yum Yum.
Got the X feature, Slapper.
The X feature.
Shout out Sleepy
Nate Dogg, The Potion.
Dog. Is this a classic too? How many classics Luda got?
Nah, because after that, on here, on Red Light District, later, looking at it now. The second half?
Yeah.
And then you get past like 7.
Okay, I'm with you.
Ow.
Hold up.
I don't know.
Let's pass out.
I don't remember.
Let me get my Spotify real quick. Shout out Spotify.
I'm on Apple.
All right, give me the first 5 seconds pass out. Fire. Cut it up. That's a slapper. All right, we'll cut the skit. Spur of the moment. We'll cut that. I don't like a lot of DJ Quick. I got to be honest with you. I don't like a lot of DJ Quick, bro. That's a hot take.
Hurt.
Hold up. You mean production wise?
Yeah.
All right, bet. I don't even know nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
See,
but
he's
the
like
rapper. I'm not fucking with him. Why not me? Give me the first 5 of that. Skip. That's a skip. Large amounts. How do you feel about that song? I know what it is. How do you feel about it? Me too. How do you feel about Pimpin' All Over the World? I feel like if I have to ask you, I already know what your answer is. All right, 2 miles an hour is a slapper. I don't know what Hopeless is. And Virgo, I never liked, and I'm a Virgo, so I will concede on Red Light not being.
I'll definitely go Chicken and Beer. Blow It Out Your Ass, Stand Up, Splash Waterfalls, Hard Times, Diamond in the Back, Screwed Up, Pussy Poppin',
Hip Hop
quotables. He's
Hoes
got
in
Hoes
My
in My
Room.
Room. Teamwork. Yeah,
We
this
got
is 2 Chainz
that's
on
a
here on the
classic.
end.
That's a classic.
Yeah, this is a classic.
Word of Mouth. No Frank.
Word of Mouth is
I
Roll
got
Out. Yeah. Area Codes, Growing Pains, Move Bitch, Saturday. Yeah.
I don't think this is a classic.
I don't think it's a classic, but
It
he's
got
got
some
some shit on
slams.
there. And then, of course, you got Back for the first time.
Do we even have to?
No, you don't.
Okay.
I'm looking at the track list,
Thank you, sir.
This,
Thank you.
like I tell niggas, that one alone is like, yo, it says enough. I tell niggas that.
You think that's one of them?
You got a problem. You got a. I can just go. All right. You got Get Off Me with Pastor Troy. You got a UGK feature on Stick 'Em Up.
Hold up. What's the statement you making?
I'm saying just off like he stacked just off this album alone to me.
And it's also a debut though. If you like minus Incognito, let's say this is his debut. Are you saying this is like Reasonable Doubt status? Not like in a sense of like, you know, all time greats, but in a sense of a nigga making a statement on his first joint, like, nah, I'm that nigga, like, I'm here.
Because you think, like, Atlanta at the time, we had Outkast and all of that when Luda came out already, but this nigga's on Def Jam. And that shit, they made sure that shit, like, nigga, the first time I heard Southern Hospitality, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. And then the visual was crazy.
What's Your Fantasy? Like, shout out Bangladesh. Like,
and that's the first visual for real. That's a Bangladesh beat? Did you hear Bangladesh beat on some shit that came out recently? I forget what it was, but I heard this shit.
That nigga's crazy.
Damn!
Anything he touches.
What was it, bro? It was some shit you wouldn't even expect. I can't remember, but moving on. Yo, I feel you on that take, but I also feel like the other 2, Chicken and Beer and Release Therapy, are better than Back for the First Time.
What was Ludaversal?
Come on, bro. Why are you doing this?
Big Crit.
Stop, yo. Stop.
He got the Boogeyman on there.
Yo. Let's talk about it.
He's able to rap.
Now
He's not scared. He's not scared
Now
to rap with the Boogeyman.
Number one, I had a take from the homie that ain't really want to put it out there to the public, so I'ma stand on it. I got you. I, Big Wave, think 2088 was better than We Are the Carters or Meet the Carters or whatever. What's it called? What is it? 2088 was better than Jay-Z and Beyonce album. Alright. Yo. So where the fuck were we?
We was talking about Ludacris?
Nah, but it led into some shit that hinted around Jay-Z. And it tied in with the beef. Fuck.
Another one.
I lost it. Either way.
Still want to know what made John Kirk come out the house, man.
Why did you look at Big Crit? That's why
Yeah,
we're
we talking
here.
about Crit.
Thank you.
Nigga, the
Thank you,
boogeyman.
sir.
The boogeyman.
Thank you, sir.
The boogeyman.
Thank you, sir. We started FactCheck Podcast a couple years ago.
2019. This year 5.
We said in 2019, these niggas that are in this current beef are scared of this nigga. Jimmy Cole for 3. I don't know who you been talking to on these songs. Hold on. It's a lot of videos about who it might be, but it ain't no videos about Kendrick Kung Fu Kenny Lamar. I know you got beef with the Canadian, but when you put that Control verse out, somebody responded. You ain't never respond to him. And the Canadian, you ain't even tiptoed around that shit because you already know what's up, nigga. Along the lines of John T. Kirk. It's some niggas that nigga don't even go around.
You don't want to be in the room with them.
And it's conspicuous that production, writing, feature, you ain't never fuck with that nigga, bro. All that UGK shit you kick, bro.
You ain't go to him.
You ain't go
to him. This nigga got songs with like, yo, you ain't go to him on no Houston on the UGK tip.
Big Sean, cut it out. Rick Ross, that shit was cute, but
see, I tell niggas this though, yo. The thing about Ross is, and it makes it that he's a threat to Drake, is because he put your man Birdman together. He already put him together, put his foot on his neck with that idols become rival shit. He made that nigga look bad.
Ross got his record kind of clean, bro.
And then you gotta also understand, like, he's tied in with all them, like, them niggas and them cities that you move around in.
Come on. Yo, I'm here to talk about it today, fam. the only bullshit on his jacket is he getting extorted by the GDs and shit. That's the only dirt on his jacket. That's what I'm saying. To my knowledge. And it's like still a current thing.
And it's like, yo, like all these niggas that, like, he says it on the Idols Become Rival shit. I'm cool with every Jay Prince and Jim, like every Tony Drake with Jay Prince and Jimmy Henchman. Like, them niggas that you gotta go to when you go to certain cities, those his mans.
But you just basically...
No, I'm saying it's like, yo...
Broski, you basically just further emphasize my point without saying...
Yeah, like...
You dig? So, that beef is real interesting. Now that you remind me about that aspect of it.
Because it's like how you...
But that's not why we're here.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, niggas know.
And he coming out soon, too. Mm-hmm. And he been dropping teasers.
Niggas gonna try to breeze over it like it ain't dropped. That's what they like to do when he drop. But niggas who know.
And if you had to rate niggas off of the last body of work they dropped, out of them 4 niggas, I think his is the best.
It's weird to me that Drake, Kendrick, Cole, none of them got features with him, but Currency and Wiz got a song with him.
Right.
Like, Currency and Wiz was like, fuck, let's get in there. That Glass House shit is...
All right, hold on.
Legendary.
Also, how come Kanye and Crit never connect?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like this is a whole new show. Why haven't these particular niggas...
Why niggas not like, yo...
Yeah.
Do we gotta go... There gotta be a thing every week, like, yo, we gotta investigate why such somebody didn't...
Kanye and Crit is crazy to me, though.
That seems like that'd be ridiculous.
But also, Bun B ain't on no Kanye shit. to my recollection. And if he is, it's not a noticeable one. You can look it up, but it's not like
Has
something
Ye
that
ever
jumps
produced
out.
in it? Right.
Niggas fact checking for real, son. Hey, yo. After you do that,
No.
nothing, right? Interesting. Also, medium take. Was the Kanye and
Whoa.
why you make that face?
I'm just reading this old complex story.
About what? Because we got to wrap up for real. What's it about, nigga?
Well, it was, I'm guessing
Come on, yo.
Ye wanted something where Yo wanted Pimp C on Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Okay. And what did Pimp tell him? Because I have one guess what he told him if he was alive.
They ain't come out.
Of course not. Oh shit.
No, they recorded it.
Fuck no. Just send me the link. But Deeper Darker, is that why Jeezy on the joint? On the remix? Hey. Yo, we ain't even hit the stream, bro. I'm glad I remembered to take it off mute. Can I go to church real quick?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, more breaking news.
What's up?
Jonte Porter from the Raptors.
Yeah.
Buddy that been mixed up in all that gambling shit.
He allegedly
Banned for life from the NBA.
from the NBA. Oh my! FactCheck Podcast, baby.
The league's It's from ESPN. The league's investigation found that prior to the Raptors' March 20th game, Porter disclosed confidential information about his own health status to an individual he knew to be an NBA bettor. Another individual who Porter associated and knew to be an NBA bettor subsequently placed an $80,000 parlay proposition bet with an online sports book to win $1.1 million, wagering that Porter would underperform in the March 20th game.
Shout out to Fly Fonza for
it's ugly out here, man.
Zaza Pachulia, aka Pre-Roll Pop. Yo, you the breaking news king on the FactCheck Podcast, baby. We get it done here, my nigga. This nigga is the anchor of the year. No Frank. Shout out my guy. You real fresh today too, yo. Looking real clean, bro. I can't stop looking at you, you know what I mean? I told you I gotta get me one, fam. I need that ASAP Rock. I leave. You know what I mean? What do I want to end off on? What was I was just about to get there before you hit us with the breaking news, bro.
Was it the stream?
What was it?
Was you about to dig at the stream? What's the
Yeah,
stream?
yeah. Church. We was gonna go to church to end it off. My nigga. Appreciate you, bro. It was a good show. It was one of our. What?
That was the chorus Pimp C had. Can't Tell Me Nothing.
FactCheck Podcast, episode 143. A quick update if you're just tuning in. Big whatever for the Mystical Witches is dead. With that being said, it's time to go to church, baby. The caption is, you want to save her, but she wants to have fun. What was it? You can go.
No, that's something I just hit by mistake.
But you're wasting your time. You want to save her, but she wants to have fun. She does. God damn. I gotta get in the character and shit. Alright. She doesn't want you to save her, bro. You're just in denial of the fact that she can be attracted or even kind to you and still be a undercover 304. And now you're lying to yourself. This is why men must learn to control their urges. You've been training yourselves to give in to lustful impulses. Tuning into that Pornhub and whatnot. Instead of learning how to control them. If you learn how to control it, then you develop dick discipline and the ability to remove yourself from a woman's life with very little to no friction or fear of missing out. Your scarcity mindset is projecting a lack of confidence. If you were actually working to become the best version of yourself, you'd be confident in your ability to pull a much more qualified woman in the future who isn't playing you like a fiddle and can actually communicate. It all starts with you. You allow women to manipulate you. That's your fault. Next time women manipulate you and aren't cooperating, no essay. You simply leave. The guys who need to smash a girl are weak. Nothing cool about being enslaved to your impulses. Anyone who doesn't like what I said, grow up and get some inches on your dick. Your focus should be on yourself, your goals, your dreams, your future, your pussy, not mine. Learn game after you build momentum for your dreams. Or keep playing catch up your entire fucking life. Your choice. Stay toxic.
Stay cold.
Stay cold.
Yo, where's it at?
What, my guy Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Nah,
Did you see that shit?
I got some
More?
more news.
More breaking news with Fly Fonzie. Yo, I love this new segment. Go ahead, get it,
This
cuz.
is some more sports
Lane clear.
news.
Lane clear.
Team NBA. USA.
Shit.
The USA 2024 Olympic team has been announced.
What? It's already set? All right, go ahead, bro. You got it. Yo, Fonzie MVP this other.
LeBron James.
Number 1.
Wardell. Stephen Curry. Kevin Durant. Joel Embiid.
We'll come back to that.
Anthony Davis. You got Devin Booker. You got Devin Booker. You got Anthony Edwards. You got Jason Tatum.
They got Anthony Edwards?
They got Bam Adebayo. Tyrese Halliburton. And Drew Holiday.
That's 10?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's 11. So they're still going to add potentially 4 more people. That's awesome, though. That's an awesome-ass team, minus Anthony Davis. And also, isn't Joel Embiid African? And if he's not African, why does he talk like that? What are we doing?
Nah, but you get a choice if I'm not mistaken.
No, Fonzie, what the fuck? Since when?
Where is he from? Don't get me the line.
Plant check right now.
He's from Cameroon.
Why is he on the American team? You know what? Fuck this shit.
You looking up the same shit I'm looking up?
How are you wording it? You want to know my exact search?
What?
I get it now. Why can Joel Embiid play for Team USA?
Oh, I was looking up what are the qualifications to play for Team USA?
All right.
Why do you have to? What do you have to do to qualify?
So, all right. Basically, I'm kind of mad we ain't put this together, but basically, he was born in Cameroon. He became an official U.S. citizen in 2022. which allows him
that's what
eligibility and qualification.
That's what I was going to make sure. As long as, like, yo, all right.
For the U.S. team.
I know sometimes you get to pick, like, as long as you're a citizen, you can choose
I didn't know that.
to play for here. That's why, like, that's why Luka and all of them, they don't play for us. Right, because they want to make it interesting.
No, but I like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I was born in fucking Hawaii, that's America. Never mind. If I was born in Africa,
but let's say
nigga, I'm trying to rap.
But let's say, yeah, I'm trying to rap, but I also want that gold, and I'm the only nigga on my team that's actually like that, and I gotta play against all them niggas.
In his case, I feel like that would have been awesome for Cameroon.
Yeah, but in the case of I'm trying to get that gold under my name, gold medal Olympic winner.
I'm with you.
I need to go get that before I can go play back home. I want that.
I don't know. That's kind of Drakey.
It's LeBronish.
Drakey.
I had to go somewhere else to get which is Drake. That's crazy. That is crazy. No, did you
doing the science?
Did we talk about the clips where he was on the shot?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I didn't talk about it with you. It was somebody. I think it was somebody else, and they know what I was talking about. My nigga.
The niggas was like, yo, he was looking at that nigga like he was Pops.
Yo, he was like, you know, when I was done, when he was like, what'd I tell you?
Yeah, no, it was. We was talking about it. He was like, yo, I wanted to see what you thought. Like after this happened,
and what'd I tell you? Say,
I wanted to see what you thought I should do. Like. You ain't go to another girl. You 30-something years old.
But you know what? I figured it out. There's a difference in Drake. The difference is the beard. Or hold up, is it the braids?
Oh, it's the beard.
Or is it the braids with the beard?
The beard was he was a different nigga when he got the beard.
Right.
And he became like, yo, Joe. He said it there. He's like, yo, it's his villain arc. He's like, he's been made out to be this ill nigga, this evil nigga over the past few years. And now he's just playing into it.
This just started.
He's playing into it.
This just started. That's why I don't like that narrative. Because this just started.
Over the past, I don't say past few, but I give him a year.
Alright, you'll know what I mean when I say this. For us, it's been like 3-5 years. For the public, it just started.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, bro. See, that's what I hate about them niggas that make content. They merge narratives
for shit that's known.
Yeah, and
shit
the
that's
inside
not known.
shit.
Yeah,
and it's so confusing.
But it's just like
I'm done with that shit.
It's weird. It's that whole shit with him with Drake is weird. Cause it's like he wants to be the bad guy.
I believe they're all being paid by him to support whatever narrative he wants, and I believe this thing where there's conflicting narratives is all a part of the larger narrative.
I feel like he wants to be the bad guy and wants to play the bad guy, but we all know you're not.
Nah, bro, I think it's simpler and deeper at the same time. I think whatever he is attached to is on the cutting edge of technology. I guess we have to add music, so sonics, shit like that.
The way,
like everything he's tied into, I would assume, has the ability to manipulate shit. So, with that being said,
you're saying the same shit that they were saying on the joint.
Nah, I think it's deeper than that though, bro. Because if you're implying he has a potential deal with someone in the music business that he gets paid off of promoting these artists like Sexy Red and
no, it's not. No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying whatever's going on.
Clue me in, bro.
Because it's basically like you know how what Taylor Swift is basically fighting for is the fact so it's certain shit when it comes down to like the streaming shit, right?
Okay.
It comes down to like they was like, all right, the way this shit is split, the people like Taylor Swift, Drake, Beyonce who get more streams, they get a bigger cut of the pie from that the labels get from the stream from the DSPs. Right. They get a bigger piece of the pie.
Point one.
And him specifically, they're like, yo, like
You have a pie.
One of the
you
examples.
have a separate pie.
One of the right. You have you getting out of our pie, and you're getting out of your own. But because they were saying shit like with they were talking about it this morning. The future record with Thames. You feel what I'm saying? It couldn't get cleared. He had to get that. Man, them had to get it cleared, and they was like, yo, it was almost like it seemed like only way he got it cleared because and I'm getting on this because I got it cleared.
Exactly.
Type shit, and the label's like, all right, because they like, yo, if y'all two niggas don't really fuck with each other like that, why are you even putting that call in?
Exactly. And the other implication that's been circling around now that Vince Staples put it out there is that when Kanye calls you to come through, you ain't getting no publishing. So who's really mad? Like, who's really mad? You feel me, bro? But we gonna wrap it up on that note. Fact Check Podcast, episode 143, Freestyle Edition. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll be back next week, maybe. But if we not, we'll be back after that. Shout out my nigga Fly Fonzie.